This is episode 11 of Leeds Back to the Premier League. We're in the playoffs and follow the ups and downs of a playoff semi-final. Don't miss this one, watch it right through to the end. Hello and welcome to Grey Dog FM. My name's Dave and we are in the playoffs, the semi-finals today. Nottingham Forest away in the first leg. Nottingham Forest sneaked into the playoffs on the last day of the season, and right up to about 60-minute mark they were outside, and then they took the lead against Bolton, and as things went they finished in 6th spot, and with a massive goal difference of 19 got themselves above Sunderland and Hull on goal difference. So here's the team, just one change in personnel but a slight change in formation, and just dropping Sherry in behind the front two. It's still more or less a 4-3-3, but it's classed as a 4-3-1-2. So Sherry's dropped back into there, and coming back into the team we've got Louis Thompson, ball-winning midfielder in the centre of the three. Top scorer Patrick Bamford is a man to miss out. Ambrose has been playing well. Andreasen is the link man. And we're going to start with these two younger players, 21-year-old Andreasen and 25-year-old Ambrose. We've got on the bench, we've got Jonathan DeBee, our keeper, Luke Ayling, full-back or central defender, and returning, although not fully fit or not match fit, is Jan Kirchhoff. We've certainly missed him over the last 6 or 7 weeks, and he's on the bench. Vlad Dragomir, advanced playmaker if we need a little bit more creativity. Stuart Dallas, who is our highest average player, but his form has been up and down a bit. And as I've said, Patrick Bamford and Jay Rodriguez are our two sub forwards. So we're going on control, flexible team shape, and the 4 normal instructions, but one that I've retained from previously is the shoot on sight one. It certainly worked against Reading when we got lots of shots and eventually 5 goals. So we're keeping that tactic on. So let's see how we go then. First leg, we need at least a draw. It's the first leg of the playoff semi-final. And going slightly slow here, Nagatomo, and that's the end of that highlight. Forest have come in with a pretty negative tactic. They're playing 4-1-4-1, which is slightly different from the last game. I watched the last game highlights when they won 4-1 at Bolton on the last day of the season, and they were quite attacking and playing the ball out to the wings, but this looks a bit of a negative formation. They've got 2 yellow cards already. So if the referee does his job, hopefully we might get them down to 10 men. Challenge the boys to pick up where they left off last game against Reading. Obviously we're not playing a bottom of the league side. We seem to play really well in that game. All the markings came up well, and there's the first shot from Ambrose, but that's over the bar. And 15th minute we're into this, and not seeing anything from Forest as yet. Oh, that's a sliding challenge that was missed there. This the first shot, well over the bar, and pretty nervy start from both sides so far by the looks of things. And there's Tom with his usual message. We're being outnumbered in midfield. I think if we'd have played 6 men across the middle, he'd still say that. So we need to get hold of the ball. We've not really had it recently. Here's Riley. He's a fullback playing wide midfield. Noticed in the Bolton game he did get forward a lot and was taking all the corners and free kicks. But he's on a yellow card. See if that diminishes him a little bit. And yes, Tom, there's been a lot of long shots. What do you want me to do about that? He does come up with some fantastic information, does 2-4-6-8 motorway. And there's Sherry, free kick over the bar. So I don't think there's been anything on target just yet. And Here's Forest again, outside the box, Mantum, and it's cleared out. But straight back to Forest, they're coming back at us again. And there's Vallejo, he played well in the last game, he's coming back to form. Andreasen, can he create something here to Ambrose? Ambrose running at the men, there's several men round him, but tackle there, went down in the box, but looked like a fair challenge to me. And it's end-to-end stuff, typical playoff fare this. Nothing very much in the way of chances. And there's Hayes and blocked by Vallejo. It's a corner to Forest. Let's see if we can keep this out. We really deserve to go up through the playoffs. I think, as I said in the previous episode, if we do get through this semi-final, there's a possibility we will be playing Villa in the final, in the next round. And statistically we're in control of the match, keeping possession. Oh, well, thank you for that, Tom. And there's half time and it's 0-0. Things going fairly well so far. My sincere apologies, but we have a software failure for the second half, so I'm going to run through the highlights. So here we go. Nottingham Forest kick off the second half in this first leg at the City Ground. No goals in the first half, poor first half, not many chances. Here's Gordon coming forward, crosses into the box but cleared out by our defence. In the 47th minute, here's Sherry, Forshaw, O'Kane, out wide Nagatomo, building up patiently, Thompson to Forshaw, back to Thompson, he has a shot, that's well saved by the keeper. And it's a corner, but it's headed clear. And Forest with a break here. Cullen running down the right wing. And getting back to him there, but poor cross, and Reuter picks that one up easily. Sessignon throw in to Forshaw, to Thompson, to O'Kane. We're knocking the ball around nicely here. Andreasen's picked up an injury. And Sessignon, O'Kane. Keeping possession nicely here. Sherry, can we create something? Okay, back to Thompson. Nice pass in, Forshaw. And Thompson was it? Forshaw, sorry. And saved by the keeper again. Keeper's on top here, not having many clear-cut chances. And 65 minutes gone. Here's Stewart. Stewart's a player that I looked at signing pre-season. We agreed a fee for him, but he wanted too much money. He wanted a silly amount of money, nearly double what he was on at Forest. Here's Hayes. Reuter saves, but the rebound comes back out to Hayes, and he's opened the scoring for Forest. 66 minutes, and Forest take the lead. Here's Ryan, free kick, headed out by Vallejo. Come back to Forest again. Probing away, Lenigan, and Forshaw dispossesses him. And here's Bamford on a run down the left-hand side. Into the middle, Sherry, Forshaw gives it away. It's a really scrappy game, is this one. Nobody's keeping possession for too long. Suppose that's what playoffs are about, really. We don't usually get fantastic football. Hayes crosses to the other side. Here's Malone, the wing-back, coming forward. He crosses in, but headed out by Vallejo, and just over the bar there, that snapshot. Here's a Sherry with a free kick, hits the wall, gets it back, and that's the end of that one. Another Forest. Lenigan cleared out, and shot that wide. 88 minutes on the clock. Here's a free kick. Can we get a last gasp equaliser? Thompson to Vallejo. We're into injury time now. O'Kane. Sherry tries to get it through to Ayling, but gets the ball back eventually. Forshaw coming forward, plays it back to Thompson, but that's where the final whistle goes, and it's a narrow 1-0 win for Forest in the home leg, and Leeds have got it all to do in the second leg at Ellen Road. If we get back to form, then we should and could make it through to the final. Right, we're going to the second leg of the semi-final of the playoffs. Behind by 1-0 For the home leg, this is the team we're playing. We're going to play a 4-4-2, standard 4-4-2 formation on control with a flexible team shape. In goal, we've got Reuter. Defence of Sessignon, Mari, Vallejo and Aylin. In midfield 4, in the wide positions, we've got Sherry on the left, Dallas on the right, and the two central midfielders are Thompson and O'Kane. And up front, we've got Rodriguez and Bamford. So we're going to look to solidify that midfield there with the 4 across, and also provide attacking width to the forwards. On the bench, we've got Jonathan DeBee, Ryan Fredericks, Jan Kirchhoff is back. He's had a fitness test and can play 45 minutes, so maybe needed in the late stage of the game. We've got Vlad Dragomir, Adam Forshaw, Jamie Murphy and Thierry Ambrose drops to the bench. So let's go ahead then and see if we can get at least 2 goals to get into the final against Aston Villa. So Nottingham Forest gets underway this second leg of the playoff semi-finals, and it's a packed Ellen Road today. Nearly 38,000 in, a full house wanting us to get back in this and book a trip to Wembley. Forest have come in with a negative defensive formation of 5-1-2-2, sweeper and wing backs, although they have got the possibility of counter-attacking. When defending though, there's 8 men back behind the ball, so we're going to find it difficult, and we need to get some possession, and the early highlights are going with Forest. Here's a free kick for us. Sherry knocks it into the ball, but it's headed into the box, but headed out, but we've still got possession. And look at the men round the ball. Thompson, oh what a shot, but well saved by the Forest keeper. And here's Sherry with a corner and headed out, but picked up by Bamford on the edge. Dallas knocks it across, but Mari's offside. Mari's still up from the corner there, caught offside. So we're hoping Bamford might get eventually to this 20 goal mark. He's been on 19 for some time now, and he's missed quite a few chances to get to that 20 mark, and what today would be the day. Here he is. He's not going to do it there, playing in midfield, so get in the box, boy, and knock one in. Sherry, Rodriguez, he's in 17 minutes, and Leeds level things up. Joey Rodriguez there, nicely slipped in, and let's see this again. Dallas knocks it over to the other side. It's Sherry, first time, left foot, and keeper beaten on his near post, but it's 1-1 and we're back in the game early doors, and we've had 2 shots on target. That was a half chance. We've just got to, will Forest change their tack now? They'll have to a little bit to come out and try and get a goal. And let's see if we can get their formation on. Oh, Reuter saves there. Nottingham Forest formation. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, they're still playing with a sweeper. Let's just knock that off, and we'll look at it from time to time. They're still playing the same formation at the moment, but they do have 2 forwards, so it'll be a frame of mind thing rather than totally altering it. So just more of the midfielders getting forward, but they are very central, so that's why one of the reasons I changed to a 4-4-2, to try and get a bit of width into the game. Here's Sherry, free kick, hits the wall, comes back to Dallas. Dallas foul there. Let's hope Dallas is going to have one of his good games today. I wanted him in there to create that width, and if he's on form, he's our top player. On the average ratings, our highest rating. He does things like that, runs into the play and loses the ball. He's either hot or not, and let's hope he has a hot day today. And it's all to play for now. We're coming up to half time, ties level. Both. Oh, Hayes is in there. Oh, and he's missed. That was a let off. That was a let-off. That was a clear-cut chance. 2 clear-cut chances have had of Forest. And we're riding our luck a little bit, but it's 1-0 at half-time and we're all level. Everything to play for in this final half of the tie. And it's Leeds that get us underway for the second half. And it's Sherry on the attack down the left. Rodriguez. O'Kane. O'Kane out to Dallas, and it's knocked into a cluster of Forest defenders, but we've picked up the ball again. Picking up there, Sessignon getting forward on the left. And it's in there, on straight at the keeper, but it's a save. There's that Bamford. I couldn't quite tell who that was. I think it might have been Bamford. Still searching for that 20th goal. And we seem to be playing a lot better than the first leg. And we seem to have a bit more oomph about us. Saying that here's Stewart with a free kick and he's hit the post. So we are riding our luck a little bit. Forest could have scored numerous goals. Here's another free kick. And that time the wall does its job. And it goes out for a throw-in. Can we get this goal? Can we keep on thwarting Forest? They've had 9 shots, 3 on target. We've had 4 on target. But they've had 2 clear-cut chances. Sessignon, and it's in. Rodriguez. What a cross by Sessignon. And Rodriguez there just nods it over at the back post. And we're in the lead for the first time in the tie. 2-0. There we go. Thompson knocks it out to Sessignon. Sessignon, fantastic cross. And Rodriguez coming in at the far post. And just guides it into the net. So there we are. Rodriguez showing his experience there. Making the run. And we're 2-1 up. And we've got to keep hold of this now. Forest will be coming all out. And they've made a sub. They've taken off Hayes. That's the top striker who got the goal in the first leg. And I think they're still playing the same formation, although their midfielders are getting forward now. And that one's just wide. And maybe we could just drop back to standard. We don't have to go chasing the game. So we'll just drop back to standard. Here's Sherry with a free kick. Hits the wall again. He's knocked a few into the wall. And there's a bit of a pinball going on there. Mauri picks it up and knocks it forward from the into the left channel. And highlights coming thick and fast here. Can we hold on to this lead? And that will do for us. That was a fantastic shot for us, was that? N.Forest changed formation to 4-3-3, I think it said. Here's Sherry, another free kick. And just wide this time. He's not getting anything on target. Sessignon with a throw-in. Rodriguez. Bamford, he still doesn't score. Hits the keeper. And we've got 8 minutes left plus added time as Forest pile forward now. We've been caught forward. That's fairly easy for Reuter. Fairly comfortable save. Both teams 12 shots, so it's an even game, but we're leading 2-0. We've took our chances, and Forest have been rather unlucky, or we've been rather fortunate. Trying to find Sessignon again. Don't know whether I should bring him back from his attacking role down the left there. Just for these last few minutes. Rodriguez loses the ball. There's Sherry, Thompson, okay. Keep possession now. Let's just see what happens with this attack. And he's on mark, but tried to chip Reuter there, I think. Let's make some subs. Thompson's 62%. Let's get Forshaw on, I think. Forshaw's being rather unlucky to miss out. How is his ball? Yeah, can stay as a ball winning midfielder. And who else is 64? Sherry, we're going to keep him on. He's doing well. Yunan, okay. Let's bring Kirchhoff on to try and shore this up a little bit. Central midfielder on defend, and that will do for now. Just the 2 subs, and once that's happened, we're just going to change the tactic formation. Overview. Let's get Kirchhoff in. We'll play our usual 4-1-3-2 formation, and hopefully we can see out this these final few minutes. So standard, we're going to go on counter now, And let's hope we're not... we've still got on defensive midfield, Anchorman. That's his role he likes. And let's see if we can see out this and get to the final. Hopefully things might be going for us. The tide might have turned. And let's see if we can keep them out. Look at our players back there. No way through. Yeah, and Dallas picked it up. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Rodriguez. Bamford. Is he going to get that 20th goal? Plays it wide. Sessegnon. We're breaking here. We're on the counter. Sessegnon headed out. Kirchhoff. You're supposed to be Anchorman, Kirchhoff. What are you doing outside the box? And snapshot from Dallas, but it's over the bar. And that 2 minutes of extra, 2 minutes of added time. And we need to see this out. Get down the other end. Get that ball off them. Get that ball off Forest. Oh, well saved, Reuter. Thought they were going in there. It's not going to be easy here. It's going right to the end. What we're going to do, where are we? Instructions. Retain possession. Get off the expressive. No, we won't go route 1. Just do that for now. So it's throwing to Forest, and we're nearly into the last minute of added time here. Oh, well headed out, Sherry Dare defending, doing a fine job to hold on to this. And the crowd are going wild, they're blowing the whistle. Will the referee end this game? And we get to Wembley to play Villa. Dallas, we're keeping the possession, knocking it well, change of direction. Oh, Sherry's been tackled. It's gone for a goal kick. It's gone too far, we're into the last seconds. Is Reuter going to waste a bit of time here? Pick up a yellow card? No, he's not. He's going to kick it. And that's it. We've won. We're through to the final against Villa, and the crowd are going wild. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a big thumbs up. Subscribe. Make sure you get back for the final against Villa. We'll have a mega episode with the final, all the build up, and we'll run through the season and see how we got there. Leeds back to the Premier League. We certainly hope so. Thank you very much for watching.